Just too many mistakes that gives a team like that a lot of skill and speed, the opportunities to make some plays and execute. So obviously have to cut down on the mistakes and just the level of detail we need consistently throughout 60 minutes.
Why do you think it's becoming a pattern, John?
That's a good question. Obviously it's on us in here to figure that out. Much higher standards than that, and the way that we got to play and just how we got to get more connected. Line to line, shift to shift, awareness of your opponent, what you're up against, the way we got to play, and kind of where the game's at and what's required. And right now we're having a hard time finding that consistency throughout 60.
On the defensive side, what do you think is the most important thing to focus on moving forward here?
Well, I think sometimes it's when you have the puck and being smart with it, and like we talk about being connected line to line, setting up the next line for building momentum, the right time to try to make plays, being aggressive, attacking the net, putting ourselves in good spots that they're having to come through 5 people. We're defending the middle of the ice really well and allows us to transition and get on the attack and play on their half of the ice. So just decision making, key at important times throughout the game and in your shift, and just awareness of being connected, group to group.
Not really sure. We just didn't have our best third. We need to be better at home too. So we have 2 more games before Sweden, so we got to figure something out.
You starting to feel real at home with John and John and Willie?
Yeah, feeling better. Every game. Made a little bit more plays tonight, but getting the groove of things now. Yeah.
What has to be the focus, do you think, on the defensive side of the puck for the team here?
Yeah, we're gonna score goals. It's defensively that we need to tighten up, and that comes with being good defensively and bearing down and being physical and getting off to good starts, and then needing to play a 60-minute game.
Still relatively early, but what's your sense of the group and the urgency here moving forward?
Yeah, the urgency's there. Everyone wants to win. Just got to figure a little bit of things out, and it's still early, but we need to get on top of it now.
What went wrong tonight from your perspective?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, it's not good enough by me. I think I thought we played well and generated some offense, and I think probably just a little bit better out of myself, and I know that I need to be better in that game. So that's what I saw.
Did you feel off at all, or how were you feeling, I guess, as this game went on?
No, I didn't feel off. I felt the same as I always do, and I think just some goals I'd like to have back. So it's the way hockey goes, and I know that I need to be better for this team, and I thought we had a good effort tonight, and we'll work towards it.
There's 2 goals that were similar to the left lane, but what happened with those? Usually the seniors.
Yeah. Just one hit my skate, and a couple of goals that I wouldn't have played any differently. Sometimes they just find a way in, and unfortunately 2 of them found their way in tonight.
The last one, is it just hesitation looking for what was going on?
Yeah, I think just a bit too much hesitation on my part. Was trying to make too good of a play, and didn't see the guy, and got a little tunnel visioned, and that's it's unfortunate that really seals the deal in the game. So.
What's your sense of the group and kind of the urgency to get on the right track in the next few games here?
Yeah, like you said, there is a lot of urgency in this group, and we know that we need to start stringing some wins together, and for myself personally, I think that starts from the back end, and I know I have more than tonight to offer the team, and that'll be my focus going forward.
Where did this game get away from you guys?
I think we battled pretty good there, and then we got a tough bounce on the PK. Whatever, I don't know how long was left on the PK, but then we kind of lost it. But you know what? I think we're facing adversity early, and I think it's good for us. To grow and build. We got a lot of new guys here, so to build a team together and build around that.
What has to change defensively, do you think?
I think we just got to tighten up and just play simple and get get play stopped. But other than that, I think it's just certain situations. I think we play pretty good defensively, and we maybe have one miscommunication or breakdown that costs or leads to something.
In what ways do you think the adversity now could be beneficial moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, you go through adversity together, and I think that builds character, and I think that's what I think we got to look at it positively. I mean, we know we're not playing great, and we know we can play better, but adversity, I think, is really good for us.
What are you sensing from Tyler? It seems like he's finding some traction with you guys on that line. What are you feeling with him?
Yeah, I think, I mean, we've been getting better, and I mean, trying to find each other more and more, and I think today we connected a lot, and we'll keep building off of that. And I liked his game today, and I liked our line's game. We just couldn't score on the chances we had.
Sheldon, how did the game get away from the team there in the third?
They scored on the penalty kill off a skate and then gave them 2 gifts.
Where's your level of concern with the defensive play of the group in the last little while, especially at home?
Very high.
What has to be the focus with that moving forward?
Some of it's individual, some of it's collective within the structure. Some of it's just being committed to it, you know. We sit in here and we celebrate guys who score big numbers and score a ton and all that kind of stuff. We don't talk enough about what we give up. That's the reality. We got to prioritize keeping the puck out of our net.
Is there a concern about John Nylander? I believe he was -14.
Yes.
What needs to improve, like in his game specifically?
We need to protect him better.
What was your sense of Woll tonight? I mean, he took responsibility.
Yeah, he had a tough night. Joe had a tough night. Goalies have tough nights. You got to play better in front of them. There's some chances we could go. Now, listen, we didn't play a terrible game. We've played worse. We've given up twice as much in some other games than we gave up tonight. The game is right there for us. We just make big mistakes at a really important time. Start of the second period. You know, we overstretch our shift and the puck's in our net, and we're kind of chasing the game from that moment. Right? Those are our best players on the ice. Can't happen.
Where do you go from here as a coach then?
Keep coaching. It's early. We have a lot of hockey left here. It's early. You know, maybe it's too early in a lot of guys' minds, but you know, it's time to pull it together here. We got to get our game in order and do all that we can to take care of each other. Take care of guys who are struggling, whatever position it is. The team, the cohesion of the group, the process that you play with should take care of everybody. And that's where we've been disconnected at times. This is different than some of the things we've gone through in the past. You know, so the group's got to really pull together here.
You guys have survived slow starts in the past, though,
Yeah.
before. Do you sense there's an urgency, or do you sense that maybe the guys are like, well, we've always dug ourselves out of this?
Well, half the team is new. So I don't think those guys are thinking that. I think the new guys want to come in and they want to get off to a good start. The rest of the group, I don't know, you'd have to ask them. I don't think that's how they approach it. But we've got to pull together here to keep pucks out of our net. It's out of control.
William Nylander called it adversity that could bring guys together. Do you buy into that? Is there something to that?
I do think that for sure. And when you think about some of the slow starts that you've referenced, we end up going on to be some of the best regular season teams in the Leafs history. You know, despite some of those starts and some of these same questions that we've had. But any better going through it, you know. And I think our group deserves better. Individually, guys deserve better to play better. Our fans deserve better. It's not good enough.